Hello and welcome to the Fourth Branch with your hosts, Ted Visner and Dave Chai. My name is Ted Visner and I'm here to report on an extremely dangerous situation brewing in Michigan from my own first-hand experience. Americans are being intentionally placed in precarious and dangerous positions on purpose and with specific intent. I have witnessed police actively looting, pillaging homes, and aiding and abetting in the abduction and kidnapping of children in Michigan for profit to the state. I have watched police administrators and supervisors condoning and justifying the criminal acts of their subordinates that are often protected and harbored by prosecutors and judges. In short, I've recognized that police pose more criminal threat to my family than everyday criminals. But I have guns. I own guns so that I may adequately protect and defend my family, friends, and my personal and real property from the intentional criminal acts of others. I have witnessed police administrators, lawyers, politicians, and judges sanction other and further crimes against my family in an attempt to further extinguish our claims through direct and intentional oppression to maintain the public trust, or the people's faith and trust in government. I have witnessed police working with the media to cast aspersions upon myself in an attempt to make society believe that I am a terrorist. This is propaganda. I have also witnessed an active and ongoing campaign to slander and defame my name and my character through back channels as a distinct form of counterintelligence. But I have guns. Obviously, owning guns and using guns to protect and defend your life and liberty are two different things completely. How and why could I allow two different sheriff departments to steal three different homes, the first with more than $120,000 worth of equity, and the second and third with their contents, from my family when I own guns to protect myself and my family from these same type of criminal incursions? Am I not doing my duty? Why do I continue to allow these criminal acts of the state against my family and against our lives and our liberty? Am I a coward? Should I have made a stand before or during the theft of our three homes? Should I have made a stand when my girlfriend's three children were abducted and kidnapped by the state without an order of the court? Should I have made a stand after so-called Judge Mark Duthie allowed the state to keep my girlfriend's three children after he denied the state's petition to take her three children? Should I have made a stand when Eric Janes denied my wife and I standing in court as the named defendants, a clear and obvious deprivation of our due process rights under color of law? What has my right to keep and bear arms actually done to help protect my family? The Second Amendment itself means nothing unless it is exercised. Keep and bear arms all you want. If you're not exercising your right to keep and bear arms for the protection of yourself and your family, and for the security of a free state, having the Second Amendment means nothing. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Although I would have been completely within my right to use my guns to protect and defend my family against the likes of Clinton Steinert of the Isabella County Sheriff's Department, I would have surely been killed by the rest of the police working at the same Isabella County Sheriff's Department. My right to keep and bear arms for the security of a free state means the state gets to freely criminally violate my family whenever it wants? I think not. A famous quote from Voltaire goes something like this: "It's dangerous to be right when the government is wrong." Larry Stelma's Kent County Sheriff Department committed at least 3 felony crimes against my family in some bright and shiny county building paid for by the people. Kent County Sheriff Deputy Patrick McCullough created a counterfeit deed that was used to steal my family's East Grand Rapids home at 1647 Franklin Street. In addition to the 14-year felony for creating a counterfeit deed, this was also a criminal trespass and a 15-year felony perjury. Are we living in a free state when any sheriff department can steal real property from your family? Has the security of a free state been maintained because we have a Second Amendment? Because of the seriousness of Patrick McCullough's crimes against my family and the potentially massive repercussions to the people's faith and trust in the Kent County Sheriff Department and government in general, the state made a conscious decision to further attack my family to cover and conceal these original crimes by Kent County. These other and further attacks came in the form of another police raid upon a different home belonging to my family, where its contents were stolen by the police, or more accurately, the Sheriff Department in Isabella County under the leadership of Leo Medashevsky, without a warrant. Leo Medashevsky's organized raid upon the second home was an offensive attack that was launched against us to recover the counterfeit deed created by the Kent County Sheriff Department. This second attack and theft of our property had many meanings and messages. First, take a look at who you're messing with and the extent we will go to protect our own. The second was massive and overwhelming oppression and financial destitution. Third, we are well above the law and fear you not. Fourth, jurisdictional boundaries are only for law enforcement and not direct criminal acts. Because I failed to get the message given me by the police through their criminal acts, my girlfriend's 3 children were kidnapped by Isabella County in 2014 without an order of the court, and because I still refused to get the message, a third home and its contents were stolen by the Isabella County Sheriff's Department in September 2015, where all my computers and camera equipment were stolen outright by our so-called law enforcement. These same criminal asshole cops have been begging me to react and respond with my guns, and even though I would be completely within my right to do so, this would be portrayed by the police, their administrators, and the media that's controlled by them that I am some deranged whack-job gun nut, and these events would be used to further the state's objectives to disarm America. Now homeless, this U.S. Navy veteran has retreated for the last time. I have nowhere left to retreat. Any more or further criminal incursions by police will be met with all appropriate force to protect my family, my remaining property, my integrity, and my honor. I will protect and defend the life and liberty of my family to those ends, and the tin shield means nothing. I didn't ask for all this negative attention. I did not start this confrontation. I didn't know these things were happening to the American people until I witnessed these things firsthand. Today I'm not supposed to be in a position to report on these events, simply from the massive and intentional weight and extent of the assaults upon myself and my family by the police. I need you to understand something here. I'm not looking for a fight. I don't want to die. I don't want to be killed by police just because it would be easier for them than becoming accountable for their criminal actions. With every avenue of retreat gone, blocked, or stolen, the police in the state knows that all they have to do to execute my execution is to come to my home unannounced and in force. Is this a precarious and dangerous position for myself and my family to be in? You betcha. I am making this report because I am only one of a few people that understand what my family has been through, while the local media has gone out of its way to promote the implanted notion that this veteran is some kind of deranged lunatic. I have already retreated as much as I physically can, and I will retreat no more. I have, to every extent possible, turned the other cheek. I pray for the patrol cops, the beat cops, the peons in the police that legitimately have no clue of these atrocities committed against my family by their brothers behind the thin blue line. For it is these men and these women that will be selected to come to my property and attempt to further molest my family. The police and the police administrators and supervisors like Leo Medashevsky that select this third string to attack my family the next time are the same police, supervisors, and administrators that have already used their knowledge of the criminal attacks upon my family to forward their own careers through personal gains, pay raises, promotions, etc., for having the knowledge and refusing to act upon it appropriately, like Detective Sergeant Gary Green of the Michigan State Police, Ben Kaminga of the Kent County Sheriff's Department, and even Tony Crodet of the FBI, just to name a few. Thank you for spending these 10 minutes with me. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and please share these reports with the people in your circles.
When everything is broken.